welcome to Healing with Julie Bishop. In today's video, I'll be talking to you about how to actually treat parasites. Before I start, please make sure that you like this video, you subscribe, you hit that notification bell, and comment below. Now, if you haven't watched my prior video on do you have parasites, I would recommend that you watch that first. But to answer that question, do you have parasites? Yes, we all do. And I'll quote something from Dr. Todd Watts, the co-founder of Microbe formulas. If you have a pulse, you have parasites. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about why I chose the particular line that I did, which is right here, Microbe formulas, and what I'm taking, and kind of a little bit about the actual company, and then just kind of explain to you the other ways that you can treat parasites. So I've been on this journey for a very long time. I've been researching parasites probably too long, and I just want to be healthy and happy and help others, because parasites are definitely the root cause to many different illnesses. And it's sad that mainstream medicine overlooks it, and a lot of people just are unaware that they even have these critters, these bugs crawling around inside them. So, I know I've heard people say that you can definitely eat certain foods that parasites don't like, such as garlic, pumpkin seeds, coconut, and that's fine. You can definitely do that. But in order to truly, evict these parasites, you're going to need something that's definitely more committed, more consistent, and strong enough to actually work, but also, keep you still functioning so that every day you're getting up and you're not feeling awful. So I chose Microbe formulas. Through this journey, I had tried many different products. I will never bash another company, but there's products out there for $10, $20. There's lines that say you can detox in a week and you'll feel great. There's lines that say you only need, a 30-day cleanse and you're doing wonderful. And I just don't believe that. Unfortunately, I believe that we all are different, and some people maybe only do need a month. But I think that most people, because of the toxic environment that we are exposed to daily, I think that most people need at least, 4 to 5 months. Some people need a year, some people need longer. But again, we're all different. And it's definitely not a race. You can always definitely try the products, see how you react to them, and then move on. Now, I do affiliate for Microbe formulas, so I will put my link below. And if you want to get 15% off your entire order, you're going to type in the code wellness15, and I'll put that up on the screen. And then just keep in mind, if you do use my link, unfortunately, some desktop have older browsers, and so it doesn't work on a desktop or a laptop. My link works on like any phone or an iPad, so just keep that in mind. I would love to guide you through the protocol, so if you do purchase from me, let me guide you. I am not a doctor, but I do know the products very well, and I actually have completed the entire line myself, so I'm happy to guide you. And I use those words guide so that I keep myself out of trouble. So for me personally, let me tell you about the company. I chose this company, one, because I started listening to Dr. Todd Watts and Dr. Jay Davison's journey. And, Dr. Jay's wife has Lyme and Dr. Todd has Lyme, and they have a live Q&A every Wednesday, and I just really enjoyed listening to them. I could tell that they truly cared and they wanted people to heal. And they actually, Dr. Todd has a lab right in his particular office in Idaho. And I just know that they're working hard every day to give us the best products that they can possibly give to heal everyone. I like it that the products are non-GMO, they're gluten-free, there's no fillers, they're vegan. And so those were all things that resonated well with me. Yes, it is a little bit pricey, but you have to understand that your health is an investment, not an expense. You might buy 5 different lines or protocols, on Amazon or on a different website that are $10. But if they don't work, you've already spent $50 or $60. So why not get something that works? This line definitely works. I have been using it off and on for 3 years, and I have my daughter on it, my mom on it, and then there's many people on my Facebook group. I run a health and wellness group on Facebook that are taking it. So let's first talk about, there's microformulas and there's CellCore. So I always have people saying to me, what do you know about CellCore? CellCore is an amazing line. They are the same. There is a few differences, but pretty much they're the same. So when you see microformulas, you're gonna see that light blue label. This is available to buy through the general public. So you can get on microformulas.com, or I would love it if you used my link and you can purchase this particular microformulas line. CellCore actually is a practitioner label that you can only buy from practitioners. It actually is a white bottle and it has like navy blue letters on it. They do have more products to offer with CellCore, but you have to see a practitioner to get them. So if you're on a budget and you just want to be able to do the protocol at home and you don't have the money to go to a practitioner, then you can definitely use microformulas. You don't have as many choices, but you still have enough to heal yourself. So just know that microformulas and CellCore pretty much hand in hand. Okay, so let's talk about what microformulas offers. We currently have 15 products. We also have what are called steps 1 through 4. Step 1 is going to boost drainage and give you energy. You always have to prep your body before you do any kind of detoxification. Otherwise, you're going to feel sluggish and tired and have a headache. You may even experience a Herxheimer reaction. If you're not sure what that is, I do have a prior video on a Herxheimer reaction. So step 1, you can purchase that individually and you can try that out and see how it goes. There is a 60-day money-back guarantee for any unopened products. Step 2 is going to scrub the gut. So it's going to be a removal of the actual digestive system. Okay, step 2 is great. Step 3 is going to be a removal of the digestive tract. All these buggers, critters, parasites that get into our digestive tract. And then step 4 even goes even deeper and it removes from the digestive system, but even goes removing into the brain. So they really focus on heavy metals in that particular stage, and we know that heavy metals will circulate usually to the brain. So you can buy individual steps 1 through 4, or you can buy what we call a foundational protocol, which is really cool. In my opinion, it's the best bang for your buck because you're getting all 4 steps in one. Now, with my 15% off, I feel like it's a no-brainer to just get all 4 steps, but I also understand that it's costly. Or you can just buy separate, single bottles, just like what I have sitting here. I actually have done the entire line, and now I'm to a point where I just take these 5, and I'm going to talk about the 5 that I take, and when I take them and how I take them. So if you're just wanting to try something, that's completely fine, but please make sure that you detox correctly. Detox starts with drainage. You can't just order Mimosa Pudica or Formula 1, which you'll learn about in a moment, and start killing without opening your pathways and supporting drainage. And if you're not sure what that means, I do have another video under Healing with Julie Bishop that explains about how detox starts with drainage. So let's dive into my products that I'm taking and why I love them. So remember, microformulas, the light blue label. This is the kidney liver support. I love this. The liver is the largest detoxification organ with over about 300 jobs. And we know that if our liver is not working properly and our kidneys aren't working properly, we're not going to be detoxing properly. This particular product actually has NAC, it has milk thistle, it has fulvic acid, bioactive carbon, marshmallow root. I just love that they use such great quality ingredients. So kidney liver is a must. I will never, ever, ever be without this product. The next product is the lymphatic support. I love this product as well. A lot of people overlook our lymphatic system, and it's widely important. Yes, you can use a sauna to detox the lymphatic system. You can dry brush, you can rebound. There are things that you can do, but I feel like this product has helped me so much. People who have swollen lymph nodes, people who have a lot of issues in their head and their sinus area, this product is amazing. The lymphatic actually has burdock root, which is really great for your blood. It has slippery elm. I mean, the list is endless of what quality ingredients they use in these products. Now, I'm not giving you every single ingredient in every product because that's a lot to remember, but I'm giving you the key ones that stick out in my head. Now, let's talk about a binder. And we're not talking about a notebook that your child uses, that kind of binder. This is the bioactive carbon Biotox, and I love this product. I have used DE, I have used clays, I have used charcoal, and those products have just constipated me. They have just really not made me feel well. And we use a quality binder. Biotox binder is absolutely amazing. Again, bioactive carbon binder, broccoli sprout, molybdenum, yucca root, just again, quality ingredients. What does a binder do? Why do we need a binder? So when you start actually killing these pathogens and these parasites, you have to have something that is going to mop them up, and it helps you to expel them. I always like to speak to people in layman terms, and I think about it like this. So if I went to my kitchen and I wanted to mop my floor, and I saw that there were tons of crumbs on the floor, I first would obviously sweep my floor with a vacuum cleaner or a broom, and then I would mop. Well, it's the same thing here. So if we are going to start killing parasites, killing these pathogens, fungi, heavy metals, we need something that is going to mop them up and help us to expel them. Binders are also really good when you're going through, that Herxheimer reaction, that hard time of, okay, I have a headache or I don't feel that well. Take the binder, it helps. I always recommend a binder too before you do any kind of detoxification, like a infrared sauna, a Rife machine. These are all times where you want to take that binder about 30 minutes before so that it's in your system and it's mopping up any of those toxins that you are expelling or excreting. So the binders are hugely important, and I think a lot of people do not understand how important binders are. Now, this is my absolute favorite product ever. This is Mimosa pudica. Mimosa pudica is amazing. I want to say it's the bomb. It is a plant, and this particular product literally just contains Mimosa pudica seed. It's sticky, it has a gel-like substance to it, and so it grabs on to basically anything that doesn't belong inside you. I don't want to use the word that it kills parasites, but it definitely, in my opinion, paralyzes them, and then you have that binder to mop it up and expel it out. So of course you're drinking a lot of water during this process. You're trying to eat healthy. You're not feeding more of the parasites or the pathogens. But Mimosa pudica is amazing. I have had so many great bowel movements because of this product, and I have passed tons of parasites with this product. I would say out of this entire line, Mimosa pudica and Formula One are my favorite products. Kidney liver support is up there too. Honestly, these 5 are my favorite, or I wouldn't be taking them. So let's talk about Formula One. Formula One also has the bioactive carbon in it. It has neem and clove. Parasites absolutely hate that. Now, to my knowledge, I don't want to make this claim, but you have to kill the eggs. There's certain parasites that lay tons of eggs. And if we don't kill the babies, then they just keep mating and they turn into adults. So in my personal experience, Formula One has been great at killing eggs. Clove and neem are great for those wanting to kill eggs. Again, I don't want to make that claim about this specific product, but that has been my experience with it. And I feel like Mimosa Pudica and Formula One work very well hand in hand. So again, there's 15 products that we offer, but these are my 5 now. Now, with any particular protocol, whether you choose this line or you choose another line, you have to be consistent. I understand there's going to be days where you don't feel well. I understand there's going to be days where you're like, I just want to take 1 instead of 3. And that's okay here and there. But I will tell you that commitment, patience, time, and consistency has to be key in order for these particular line protocols to work. I get frustrated just like anyone else because we want instant results. And that's just not the way life works on various levels. And so you obviously have to go through that step 1 of supporting drainage, boosting some energy, that step 2 of scrubbing the gut, that step 3 of the removal, and then the step 4, even a deeper dive, removing more from, the digestive system and the brain. So just get in your head right now that you need to do this for at least 4 months, maybe 5, maybe longer, maybe a lifetime. The reinfect of parasites is so high, and you'll hear me talk about it in the prior video, Do You Have Parasites? So what I don't want you to do is beat yourself up. So if for some reason you're like, I just can't commit to taking these every single day. I can't take 3 kidney livers per day. I can't take 4 Mimosa Pudicas per day. That's okay. You can go slow. You can start out with just 1. See how your body does. Maybe only start with 1 particular bottle and then add in another bottle. That way okay, I'm fine with kidney liver, now I can move to lymphatic. Or I'm fine with lymphatic and now I can move to the biotox. There is an order that you do it. And personally, in my opinion, you always start with kidney liver. We offer another product called Tudka, which I think is an amazing start. And then in my opinion, you want to add in, the biotox binder. You want to add in that lymphatic, and then you want to start doing the Mimosa Pudica and the Formula One. But my point is that you don't have to start out and make it a huge race to where you're taking, 20 herbs or supplements per day and you're freaking out. You can start slow. For me personally, with the kidney liver support, I'm to a point now where I've been doing this long enough. I actually take 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 1 at night. I also will take a kidney liver support if I wake up at 3 a.m. because that's when the liver is detoxing, and I notice if I take that at 3 a.m., I can go back to sleep. The lymphatic support, I'm taking 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. The bioactive carbon biotox, I'm taking 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. Now these are the recommended doses, so I'm pretty much on recommended doses. Now with that said, if I have a headache, I will take an extra binder, the biotox. I always take it, like I said, before the sauna, before I rife. So sometimes I'm taking 5 or 6 or 7 biotox per day, and that's okay. I've worked up to that. The Mimosa Pudica, I'm taking 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. If I wake up in the middle of the night and I am not sleeping because those little buggers are not letting me sleep, I may take an extra one. And I feel that when I do that, I can go back to sleep. The Formula One, I'm taking 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. Same kind of thing. If I feel like I'm not sleeping, I'll put it right in my mouth with the Mimosa Pudica, and then I find I can go back to sleep. So that is my particular protocol, because many of you on my Facebook group have asked me, what do you take? How many do you take? When do you take them? And honestly, there isn't really a wrong answer. I kind of just use my own judgment. And so obviously I follow the recommended dose, but if I feel like I need to add something, I always can add it in. Now, let's talk about the last thing. I always promise that I will keep all my YouTube videos under 30 minutes. The last thing is, when and how can we take these? Do we have to take them with other supplements, other prescription drugs? what's the actual protocol or the usage or the dosage for that. And so what Microbe Formulas recommends is that if you're taking other supplements or herbs, so if you're taking like magnesium or D3 with K2 or, turmeric or whatever you're taking, they prefer, again, this is prefer, that you take them an hour away from these particular supplements. Now, we all have busy lives. We have jobs, we have children. We may be chronically ill and we can't remember, has it been 45 minutes? Has it been an hour? Please do not stress over that. I honestly don't time mine. I just do the best that I can. If I take this 45 minutes away from a D3 with K2, big deal. No big deal. Okay? Now, if you're taking prescription medication, so you take Synthroid or you take a SSRI or an anti-anxiety medication, they prefer, hear that word, prefer, 2 hours away. And again, people get really overwhelmed, and that's why they don't finish the protocol or they don't want to start the protocol, because they're like, I can't keep this 2 hours away from my prescriptions. I can't keep this an hour away from my other supplements. Please don't let that stress you. Just do the best that you can. I take Synthroid in the morning, and it's really hard because I also take the Mimosa Pudica and the Formula 1 in the morning. And so for me personally, I go ahead when I first wake up and I take the Mimosa Pudica and the Formula 1. And then I don't usually wait 2 hours, I'm going to be honest with you. I wait maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and then I take my Synthroid, and then I have to wait a little bit longer, and then I can eat. So if you go by everything that, is set in stone, you'll just get stressed out. And I'm hungry in the morning. And so for me, if I do this correctly, it'll be 3 hours before I'm eating breakfast. So this is something I really wanted to touch on, because a lot of people say to me, I can't commit because I can't do all these specific times. Don't let that stress you. Just start it, do it, take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race, and know that this line works. It is the best line on the market. For those of you who know me, I will never affiliate for a company that I do not believe in. And like I said, I've tried many different protocols and lines, and I just haven't found anything better. So again, I hope this video has found you well. And if you do need my guidance, because I am not a doctor, I'm happy to guide you through this protocol. Just because, like I said, I've taken everything that they offer, and I have my favorites, and there's some that are not my favorites. You see my favorites sitting right here. So I hope you've had a great day, and thank you so much for watching.